For people who are truly addicted, there's really only three outcomes. There's recovery, there's insanity, or there's death. I heard somebody once say, the man takes a drink, the drink takes a drink, the drink takes the man.
It's a fatal disease. It really is. It's a chronic progressive disease. It keeps getting worse. All diseases, all serious diseases impact family members, but addiction goes way beyond that. It can result in abandonment. It can result in violence. It can result in creating a dysfunctional family that may have trauma impacts on the children as they get older and may fall into addiction themselves. If you look at some of the healthcare impacts of addiction, they're huge. Traffic fatalities that are caused every year because of drunk driving, it's huge. It impacts the entire community in ways that are hard to measure but are very clear.
I have seen firsthand devastation, the destruction that it causes for people. Until you get to a point where you have lost control and you can't regain it through your own efforts. I've got this problem and I can't resolve it on my own. I need help.
Sometimes we call it the great paradox. When the addict, the alcoholic, can't imagine living their life with their drug or alcohol anymore, it's killing them. And they can't imagine living without it. And it's just a terrible spot to be in. It's a terrible, lonely, scary spot to be in. But that's the point where if we're there and we're available and we have the resources and we have the skilled people, we can not only potentially save somebody's life, but we can have a positive impact on that person beyond their wildest dreams, and that has a ripple effect on families, on employers, on our incarceration system, on and on and on and on. We've had an impact now for generations to come if that happens. It's so critical to starting that recovery journey and to name our organization after maybe the most important period in an alcoholic addict's life, the most important decision they'll ever make, just seemed right for us.
OR's been around for 50 years now. It's been a kind of a grassroots, community-based effort right from the beginning. There were representatives from business leaders, clergy, and recovering people in the community. And so these folks got together and decided we need to do something to address the problem. And that's where Chester Ray, our men's residential program, got started. We established a whole range of outpatient services, individual, group, marital, family kind of counseling on an outpatient basis. Our women's facility, our women's residential facility followed that. Then in 2007, we established our family program and began to serve family members. We really understand that families are severely affected by having a loved one who's addicted in their family. We have always just taken it for granted that we would treat everybody, regardless of their ability to pay. Reach would not be what it is without the just tremendous employees we've had over the years. We have many people who have been there 20 plus years because they care about the mission, about the work.
Some of them are in recovery themselves. Many of them have family members that have been impacted by this disease. That's why the people that work at Reach are so important, because we know how to help people through that. They're all extremely talented, but maybe more importantly, they're extremely passionate about helping the folks that we help. There's still a lot of hard work on their end, but we know how to guide them down the right path and to support them.
I've also seen the other side of it, which is the freedom and the joy and the peace and the new life when they do recover from addictions, and it's just a priceless kind of thing.
I have a deep passion for those people that help others who struggle with addiction. We don't want to diminish or forget about the past. OR has done more in West Michigan than most people will ever know as far as restoring lives and families. But as we move forward and we change and we adapt, and hopefully we keep getting better at what we do every day, I believe without a doubt that God will guide us in the right direction. We need to be open to seeing what's in front of us, to seeing what the need is, and then to reaching out to fulfill that need, however we need to do that.
My philosophy has always been do whatever God puts in front of me and hang on for the ride. I think the ride's going to be spectacular wherever that happens to take us.